Okay, I have pretty much finished packing. I just need to do the last bits that Oscar's still using because he's down for his nap, so I need to pack his monitor and things like that. But I just thought I'd show you what I'm taking as carry-on luggage. So I'm trying to minimise how much I actually have to carry. I am taking my Baby Zen yo-yo stroller right into the plane and putting it in the overhead luggage. So that's brilliant, so I can put this bag underneath that and I don't actually physically have to carry anything. I was toying with actually taking a wheelie carry-on case and I actually don't need it, so what I'm doing is putting the wheelie carry-on case inside my big case because I'm taking so little back with me because I plan to do a lot of shopping. Oscar barely has any clothes. I need to do loads of shopping for him. I need a whole new wardrobe, so we're taking hardly anything back. So the small suitcase goes in the big one and that will go. And then I've just got his changing bag. So I'll just show you what I'm taking. So this is the bag I will be taking. It is just my normal changing bag and it actually comes in two bits. So it has this smaller bag that poppers onto the front of this one, so it's brilliant. So in the small bag, all I have is everything that needed for a nappy change. So I don't need to take everything with me. And then in the bigger part of the bag is toy and entertainment wise. I might have gone a bit crazy, but I just do not want him to be bored. So, I mean, it doesn't look that much actually. It's these things. That was all he's got for entertainment. So I bought him these eggs. He hasn't seen these yet, except from the day that I bought them. So that's to keep him entertained. They come apart and they squeak, and generally, yeah, that's quite fun for him. And then in here, we've got a range of different smaller toys. So, what's he got in there? A Mr. Man book. We've got loads of these little finger puppets, which he loves. He's got a remote control, because he loves a remote control. He's got this tiny little book, board book, which he loves. These are another new purchase. These are by My Bee Toys. That's the brand. And they are metal keys. They're so cool. The noises on them are made to be quiet as well. So that, yeah, they do make a noise, but they don't make a huge noise. It's got a light. They are also new. He hasn't seen those except on the day that I bought them, and he loved them. And then he's got a couple of rattles, a car, these little people that my friend Bex got him for his birthday with the aeroplane, but we're not taking the aeroplane. Some more rings, and then a dummy on one of these chewy things. So that's his entertainment, and me mainly, of course. And then in the rest of the bag is some more nappies, and I saw this on Charlie Taylor's, I think her name is, YouTube. She put all her things in laundry bags so that everything was easy to get out. So that, I just thought it was genius. So yeah, some spare nappies. And then in this one is clothes. So I'm going to change him towards the end of the flight into his pajamas because we will travel kind of during his nighttime sleep towards the end. So in here he has a pair of pajamas, his sleeping bag, and a big muslin cloth, and a spare t-shirt for me, just in case. I mean, he's not a sicky baby, but he has vomited on me a couple of times. You don't want to be having to do the rest of the flight covered in sick. So there's a t-shirt for me to change into. Okay, and then food-wise, those of you that are subscribers to my channel, you'll know that we do baby-led weaning. So if you do that, automatically your baby will be given a baby meal as part of their ticket because they're under 1. So you need to change it to be a child's meal. So I've changed that, otherwise you get purees. So I've changed it on that. So he'll also have a full meal from the flight. I don't know what they're going to give us, so I've got extras. So he's got 3 bottles. These are full of water. I take them full of water and that's fine. They might ask to test the water, but no problem. And then the formula already dished out into one of these containers. A couple of bibs. These granola bars are for me because it might, it'd just be easy just to eat one of those. And then this, oh, and some water for him. And then food wise, this is what I'm taking. So I am taking some pouches. He, like I said, is doing baby led weaning, so he doesn't have puree, but these are quite handy if there's some pasta or on a piece of bread, just as a little bit more sustenance in an emergency as well. He could just eat it out of the pouch, you know, if your flight's delayed or something. So those, and this brand is brilliant. They're such lovely, lovely flavours, all organic. And then snack wise, I'm bringing this little skip hop container which kind of stacks on top of each other. So in here he has a banana and avocado muffin and a blueberry and raspberry muffin. Both of those are on my channel for recipes, so I'll link above if you'd like to know how to make them. You get one of those. He's got 2 pieces of, like 2 slices of sweet potato that I've just cooked. This is still quite warm actually, so I need to wait for that to cool. So this is all kind of non-messy, non-crumbly food. So yeah, so sweet potato, and then in the top he's got some halved blueberries and some apple slices that I just peel the apple, sprinkle some cinnamon over it and bake it in the oven and then in the fridge to cool. So he's got some apple slices as well, and then I'll stick all of that in his insulated bag. So that is what we're taking on the flight, as well as Oscar. We're just leaving the house, suitcase, food bag, nappy bag, yo-yo, another nappy bag, Oscar, and we're also leaving this house. We won't be coming back because we're moving. You ready, Oscar? Just checked in and we're now heading to security, which is when we have to say goodbye to Jamie. So it's the sad bit.
Bye! Give me a pat on the shoulder. All the best.
Come through security and I've had some food. Oscar is not in great form. I'm so upset. He didn't sleep well for his morning nap. He only had about an hour. He normally has an hour and a half minimum. He then didn't eat any of his snack. He then didn't eat any of his lunch, and I have a strong suspicion he's cutting a tooth. So not great, but we're through. He's had a little bit of food, like a bite of a breadstick, and he's had nearly a full bottle, so that's good. But we've got about 45 minutes until our flight boards. He's really tired now, so I'm hoping he'll go to sleep for that bit of time, and then yeah, 8 hours with a baby who's cutting a tooth. Wish me luck.
Oh my God, I really think we're getting close. I really do believe in us the most. I'm not gonna move until you do. In this time, I need you to be on my side. Be with me every second of the ride.
just about to board our flight now. Oscar is really tired, so I'm hoping as soon as we get in the chair, he'll fall asleep on me. And then maybe like do 5 hours. And then I've only got to entertain him for another 3. The steward has just come and told me that no one is going to be sat in these seats. Oh my gosh. So we're on the plane, we're in our seats, we've got 4 seats to ourselves, which is brilliant. And these keys, honestly, Oscar has been playing with them for about 20 minutes. I haven't filmed it all, obviously, but yeah. You love them, don't you, Oscar? So I'm feeling a little bit more positive about what's going to happen on this flight, but it's still no sleep and doesn't look like it, so yeah. So we've just offered the bassinet, but Oscar's too big for it. But luckily, because we've got these seats, I'm just going to lay him down between these 2 seats and hope that he goes off. We are currently an hour into the flight and 3 hours nearly past Oscar's nap time. Still no sleep. We're just playing now, and I'll have another go at trying to get him to sleep in a minute, I think. So he's awake now. He had about an hour on me and then woke up because he's used to being able to be in his cot and roll over and go back to sleep. So now we're on snack time because that's another distraction. We've got blueberries and apples on the go. And your muffin. So my fruit platter has arrived. I'm pleased to see that there is watermelon. Your watermelon. So I fully appreciate that this is maybe not realistic for everybody who's having to deal with their baby in one seat space, but we are making the most of having all these seats. Oscar has got his toys up here, he's just stood up, and yeah, we're able to kind of move around a bit, which is brilliant. Oscar's a big hit with the staff. They've been so brilliant. I'm just going to duck off to the toilet actually. Okay, just to paint a realistic picture, what you're not seeing is me walking up and down and up and down and back and around and up the stairs and round the plane because Oscar is wanting to walk and I'm holding his hand, so I'm not able to film it. So I'm hoping I've worn him out enough now after like 2 hours of doing that for him to have a little sleep. Okay, so we've got an hour to go. Again, what you haven't seen is me putting him in the carrier and trying to get him to sleep that way. He freaked out and started crying, so we're now back playing with the seatbelt. And I've given up, to be honest, because I know that he'll sleep once we get in the car on the way home, and I'm just on mission damage control. So I'm just editing the vlog and realised that towards the end I forgot to film anything. Probably because it was incredibly stressful. After getting off the plane, we got through immigration and got to the trolley belt where you needed £1 to get a trolley. Having not entered the country for 2 years, I did not have £1, and I had to convince a lady to give me access to a trolley, and it was just a nightmare, and to the point where I almost cried. But anyway, I got to England, look how beautiful it was, and Oscar fell asleep, and it is now a distant memory until September when we need to do it all again to go back to Dubai. Anyway, thank you for watching this week's vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!